Hello, friends. How we doing today? Feeling good? Feeling right? Ready to get after it with a little pep in your step? Or are you struggling a little bit? You're still tired from the weekend. You got a little bit of the Monday blues. I understand. I'm here to help. My name is Jonathan Dugan. I'm with Coldwell Banker Professionals. I am a local realtor in Michigan, so if you need a little help, give me a holler. But today we're going to talk about putting pep back in your step or keeping that pep in your step. So let's get after it. How do we avoid procrastination? Now, we've come up with several different techniques throughout the year that I've shown you, and some of you have really grabbed onto. Let's swallow the frog, right? Or time blocking, or day theming, right? Ways that we can help ourselves accomplish some things, give ourselves some structure, and avoid procrastination. Procrastination is actually a natural state in human beings. We avoid uncomfortable situations, we avoid things that make us feel stressed, and so we can make our task list this huge mountain when really it's just a molehill. And if you can get some things done, the satisfaction of getting those things done far outweighs anything we might have come up with to procrastinate about it. We will feel a lot better about ourselves if we can get a few things done and get over that procrastination than we would if we just let procrastination win. So, how about another way to fight that procrastination? It's called the Pomodoro Method. Now, Pomodoro means tomato in Italian. So, what does an Italian and tomatoes have to do with avoiding procrastination? So, this guy, Francis Sorelli, came up with this Pomodoro technique in the late 80s, and it's actually named after his tomato cooking timer. So, he would set the timer and work for a specific amount of time, and then take a specific amount of time to take a break so that he could manage his tasks but feel like he was accomplishing something. So, how does this work? I want you to take a minute to assess your tasks for the day or for the week. I want you to break them down into manageable tasks. We can go over that some other time. For today's example, we are going to decide we're going to clean out our email inbox. Now, we're going to set a timer. Maybe you have a tomato timer, or you're going to set a timer on your oven or your microwave or your computer or your cell phone. Plenty of ways to get a timer out there. Set it for 25 minutes. Now, for those 25 minutes, you are going to focus on the task at hand, and you are going to do your best to ignore new emails, new texts, phone calls, social media. You are not going to go on Facebook and go, hey, everybody, I'm focusing on a task for 25 minutes, right? You're going to task at hand. After 25 minutes, when the timer goes off, you're going to take a 5-minute break. And for those 5 minutes, you're going to, hands down, pencils down, just take a mental break and think about what you've accomplished. Maybe the task is done. Great. Maybe you made a huge dent in what needs to be done. Great. That was a half hour. Now what you want to do is you want to stack a couple of these, okay? So if you could get 2 done, that would be basically an hour of hyper-focused work. And if you could get 4 done, that's basically 2 hours of hyper-focused work. Now, after 3 or 4 of these 25-minute blocks, it's recommended that you take at least a 15 to 30-minute break. Maybe you got to return some phone calls. Maybe you got to return some texts. Get caught up on the regular stuff, but walk away for a second. Now, if you could incorporate this into your day and into your week, imagine how that would go. Let's say you did 3 a day for the next 5 days. That's an hour and a half a day, right? 3 hours for every 2 days, 6 hours, right? So you'd have 7.5 hours of focused time where you were getting specific tasks done. Now, maybe it's the laundry tasks that you got to do every week and you just put them off and then they just keep piling up. Or maybe you have a big project and you've broken it down into little bits so that it's not so stressful. The benefits are it improves your focus and your energy. It's going to help you fight procrastination because nothing like a deadline, right, to really get you moving. Well, we've just created an arbitrary deadline. And even though you know it's arbitrary, I bet you find yourself looking at that timer with 5 minutes left. And suddenly you're trying to get more done. Ooh, I've got 5 minutes left. Delete, 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 unsubscribe, delete, 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 unsubscribe. Put that in a folder, do this, see how much you can get done in that last 5 minutes. And it totally reduces your stress. Not to mention, you're going to feel awesome because you got all that stuff done. I hope you're able to make it a great day. Go ahead, look it up on the online. There's all kinds of information on the Pomodoro Method. It's very easy. 25-minute timer, 5-minute break, rinse and repeat. After 3 or 4 times, take a half-hour break. If you just incorporated that into your day and into your week, imagine how much you're going to get done. Be good to your neighbors. We're all neighbors. And I will see you on the flippity flip.